Hello everyone. This video is about the market outlook and the broader picture to see how the index is going to move going forward. So for those who are interested, you can look at this video, and we are going to discuss what are the key levels that the Dow, the S&P, Nasdaq, and STI would be looking at going forward. So let's start off with the Dow. So we see that the Dow actually has broken multiple support level. So over here where we see a support that was just broken on the last Friday, the Thanksgiving night trading, the half day, where the Dow was down about 905 points. We saw it breaks this support at 35,049 points. And the next crucial support will be at 34,122. Okay, prior to this sudden sell down, we actually saw sign that the Dow could be rebounding as it forms a hammer at its key support level at 35627. But because of the variance from the South African, the Omicron they call it, so that resulted in the heavy selling in the pre-market. So in the market, because it's half day, the Dow did manage to recover. So after the sell down happens, as usual, the vaccine counters like Moderna, these Novavax, they start to, and Pfizer, they start to make some comment, and some of them actually says that within 2 weeks they will have the data, and then they will analyze how severe is this new variant. It could be very infectious, but it may not be as fatal as yet. So the market is just reacting first. And what we are going to see is that if there is a strong rebound on Monday night above 35,049, then we have a chance for it to fill up this gap. And right now, 35,627 is going to be its immediate resistance. And one thing to note is that the Dow usually correct about 5% in its normal time, where you can see over here, we see that previously it actually corrected about 5%. And now we saw the Dow is about 5% down already. And going forward, what we can expect is that if the Dow recovers on Monday night, and to be able to hit higher, we could be facing a sideway. So in December, it may be a light month or a swing trade month for December. And remember, in my previous video, I did mention that. Okay, I did mention that, after November peak, we are going to see some downward action heading into December. And so far, it's spot on. Okay, and I'm not sure how many of you has paid attention to that video. And hopefully, if you were to take a look again and look at this screen again, so you can see that we have a low month in December. So look at the curve here. So some of you may not understand this chart. It's just simply looking at the curve of the lines, and you see that October it actually picks up, and then November it pick and start to sell down towards December. But generally, December is still a positive month. So I do expect that in December we have a swing action where the S&P or the Dow generally is going to stay positive compared to the month of September. Okay, so if you look at this S&P 500, remember our target for S&P 500 was at 4,813, and S&P 500 just went to as high as 4,745. and it started to pull back. So if we were to correct continually, which it usually correct about 4 to 5%. So we can see the more downward action towards 4486. So would it happen? So all these are support level, as you can see, and if you correct 5% or even go further south, then these are the support. Just nice is looking at to support the Dow if you were looking at the screen. Okay, so what we are going to look at very crucially again is on Monday. So what is going to be? So is it going to correct continually, and then towards the Christmas period it rebound back to the high over here? So these are the things to look out for. So I'm expecting if the market were to continue correct, we see it retest its support and then rebound back to where it was to retest its resistance around here. Okay, and Nasdaq, it's probably going to be testing this support level if the selling action going to continue. So we are going to look at 15918 to be tested again. And here we like it to rebound back to this high. So Nasdaq, our projected target was 16,945, and we are just a little bit. So the yield curve, spiking yield curve spoiled our target where we almost hit our target, but the spiking yield curve just have to come in to, push Nasdaq down to this, form this black candle, and of course it sold down on Friday, and we are looking at support level at 159.18 to be tested if there's no rebound. Okay, so let's watch out on Monday. How is it going to be? So very crucially, next week, the outcome of the data of the new variants. So if there isn't any severity in this new variant, then of course the market could be rebounding immediately. But if not, then we are going to look at it going sideways. If there is no so-called clear news coming in, the market may be selling down a little bit, then rebound. But like generally what I say, December is still a positive month, so we could be seeing some low and then rebound towards the end of the month. And then if we go back to the chart again next year in 2022, very fast, we are likely to see a positive month again. Most of the time we see positive January, and then February will start to pick up, and March we move towards the peak in April and then sell down again. So if history repeats itself again. Okay, lastly, let's talk about STI. STI broke its support level, and as I mentioned before in my email, daily email to my clients, I mentioned that if it breaks the support, it may go into a downtrend, and now it is moving, taking the first step. So if it's moving towards a downtrend, 3111 support level is crucial for it. So hopefully we can see some rebound from there and then back to the high again. Of course, it may not test 3111. It may immediately rebound above 3186, which give this index another sign or another life. Okay, so we are going to look at how Monday the market is going to react. Okay, so with this, we are about to wait for a very, very important news going forward. So stay tuned and look out for the watch list later on.